interesting studio moment was when we recorded on the Linkin Park remix album. And I remember it was like some circuitous kind of way that even got involved with the record. We had met Linkin Park before they even blew up. And because my publicist, Nicole, she was like, yo, Mike Shinoda wants to meet you. I had no idea who these cats were. And we were in LA at the time, went to the studio, and him, I think the DJ and the drummer were in there working on something. And they're like, yeah, we just got signed, you know what I'm saying? We got this underground website we do. We love hip hop, but we're like rock, metal, hip hop. I was like, all right, you know, it's cool. And then like a year and a half later, they dropped the album and sold 10 million records, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, damn, these fools, like, they weren't playing, you know what I mean? And so we went to, met them and everything, and I guess they kept us in mind. And then once the album blew up, they did a remix album with, I don't know if you remember, like Black Thought was on it, I think Jay-Z was on it, all these MCs were on it, and they invited us to come out. And I remember he hit me up, was like, yo, I want you to do this song, come to my house and record. It was just me and Mike Shinoda. And he had me like in his, I don't know if it was his bedroom or what, but he had like a little mic set up and everything like that. And so we start recording, and he's like, yeah, that's cool, do it again. And I'm like, all right, it's 8 bars. I'm usually like 8 bars, it's like, boom, we out. 8 bars, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. I'm like, well, I've done this shit like 100 times now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been 2 hours of doing 8-bar verse. And then finally he's like, all right, cool, that's good. And I was like, in the beginning of that process, I was like, my ego was getting in the way, like, damn, what's wrong? Is it not dope? Am I not dope enough to be on this record with this fool who just sold 10 million records? And then it started to be like, nah, just be free with the art. Like, let it, it's his record. Just flex and open up to it. And what I learned from that process was like, you know, sometimes you gotta get out your own way, man. As an artist, it's easy, like, you let your ego get in front of you and you're like, no, I'm done. This is how I wrote it. This is how it's supposed to be. Stop, that's it. And by pushing me to like record over and over and over, now it's like a regular thing I do. I don't just do a take that I like and just like, that's it, that's the song. I keep working it and working it and working it. I might even like let it sit for a couple days, come back to it and record it again just to get the real vibe and the energy behind the verse. It just taught me like the hard work ethic of creating music and like not being lazy about it and not being scared to push yourself and not being afraid of really reaching success. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times as an artist, especially younger artists, it's like you get scared. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys recorded people before, but you get them in the booth, then they do something, and then they like, you tell them a feedback, and then they're like, and then everything gets worse from there. Like every rhyme is worse and worse and worse. So like I learned just to like get my ego out the way and let the art be first, let the music speak. And yeah, that was a good learning experience for me.